My role within claims, I'm actually a team manager, but we, as a claims department, we deal with all sort of claims from people ringing up when they've had a minor incident and hit a tree or hit a third party. They ring us, and we've got different departments throughout the company who deal with total loss, and that's when their car's been written off, to personal injury claims, which is my department. My specific role is I'm a manager within that department, and I mentor a team. So they're dealing with all personal injury claims from third parties and any of their vehicle damage and hires. The thing I enjoy most is probably the people. I get to meet a lot of people, not just in my department, throughout the whole of the company. They've become friends of mine, not just colleagues. My specific role is probably mentoring. I enjoy seeing my team individual members progress and achieve their goals. And also about the company, I think it's so good to have a relaxed dress code. We have fun while we work, there's a lot of fun days, and there's not many places you work where you can say you actually enjoy coming to work.
The call centre departments are supported by a number of support departments, including IT, communications, people services, finance, facilities, quality, pricing and underwriting.
I've worked at Admiral Group for just over 3 years. Basically, the communications department's role is to communicate internally and externally. The key part of that is communicating with our employees. If employees don't know what's going on within the company, it's very hard for them to carry out their work effectively. So that kind of covers about 60% of what I personally do. And then the other 40% is external communications. So that's dealing with the media, whether that be sending out press releases or receiving incoming calls, and also sponsorship. We sponsor a lot of events locally within Cardiff and Swansea and the local community, so it's looking after those from contract stage right through to the actual event taking place and evaluating it. In terms of excitement, it's really seeing when you've put a story out into the press, picking up a newspaper and seeing it there, knowing that the reason that is there is because you wrote it, you put the work in to actually get it in the newspaper, and then people may be telling you that they've seen it or saying that they've heard you on the radio or maybe seen you on the TV on rare occasions.
Admiral's open and positive working culture is maintained through a system of praise and rewards. This includes individual one-to-one meetings which take place away from the office and allow staffs to discuss their career progress in a supportive context.
I work as a coach here on the claims department. My role is to help the guys on the phones with taking their calls, helping them know what to say to the customers and how to say it. I listen to their calls and give them feedback on how they've done, good or bad, and I help them turn their job into a career as well. The best thing about my job is watching the guys on the phone develop, watching their scores improve and their careers develop. And the best thing about Admiral, it'd be the people and the fun that you have at work.
Departments are also recognised and rewarded collectively with the annual Top 10 Departments Awards.
Admiral's commitment to ensuring the company is an enjoyable place to work extends to the many social activities that are organised for employees and their families.
I've worked at Admiral for about 10 months now, within the claims department. So at the moment it's just dealing with the claims and inquiries, but hoping to progress soon. So I think it's a lot more about the people at Admiral. The other places I've worked haven't been brilliant, but it's a lot more fun here and really enjoyable.
I've been in Admiral for a couple of months since April. It's enjoyable and I'm on the phones taking claims off people. Yeah, I'm having a good time so far, just can't wait to get out there now, start going around on the go-karts. It's good because we get to be part of a team outside work, not just in work, so we get to know each other on a more friendlier basis as well.
The social aspect of working within such a friendly team has even led to some romance, with many Admiral weddings taking place.
A highlight of the Admiral calendar is the Staff General Meeting video.
With a strong sense of community, Admiral staff are also encouraged to get involved in a range of charity and fundraising activities.
And the company believes it is important to share its success and help deserving organisations.
First time I've done a half marathon. Tired, but better than expected. The company prides itself on charity work, that sort of thing, so actively encouraged to do as much as we can for the community. We are so actively encouraged to sort of go outside, think outside the box and take on new challenges.
Another way in which employees of Admiral are able to help the communities is by applying for a grant from Henry's Pot. This provides donations for up to £500 for charities, organisations and sports teams with which employees or their families are involved.
This theatre project is just one example of Henry's Pot Fund in action.
We've done quite a lot of pantomimes in the past and they've always been very good. We've got good standards, we've got very good technical facilities as well as the stage itself and the actors, you know, so we're very lucky here, to be honest.
I think local companies should definitely get involved with the local theatre because it's their local city, and so they should support that definitely, and it helps us so much. So.
My role in Admiral is Communication Officer in the Swansea site. One of my favourite things about my job is administering Henry's Pot, which is our staff sponsorship community giving scheme. We've given some money to one of the horse charities in the valley to make sure that their horses had an adequate amount of blankets for the winter season. We just gave some money to Under 11 Rugby Club up in Cardiff, and they've got all new kit, so they're able to go on their tour now looking quite sharp.
Admiral strives to make sure its employees are happy, supported and feel they are giving something back to their communities. All these factors combine to make Admiral a pretty amazing place to work, with a great team who got the work and life balance just right. Yay!